Randy's first grape harvest has come to fruition? Fruitation? I don't know. English is hard, but we're making money from grapes, which are fruit. And then we turn them into more fruit money. I don't know. This is episode 9 of Eurovian Farms. What's going on, everybody? Dirty Randy here, and we are back in the village. We're going to start the day off in November here, making a little bit of money, I think. Well, we're going to start off actually by selling our trailer that seems to be obnoxiously large, just moving around in the village here. Like, it just seems like, I don't know, it's pretty tight spaces. So, I mean, I guess we're going to get $8,000 for it. I guess we should maybe look at what we could use as a replacement first. This is pretty much what we would use as a replacement, and it's so much smaller, but I don't know, and it's $8,000. So it's pretty much what we would get from selling this guy, and it kind of makes me want to keep it as much as it is a little bit too big. I don't know. We'll hang on to it for a little longer and see how it goes. I think if we can back it up into our grape facility here, our processing area, then I think we'll be okay. If not, then I think we just have to cut our losses and get rid of it. I don't know. But as you can see, here we are. So, gonna open this up. We'll try and back it up in here, I guess, and go from there. Might have to block traffic for a hot second, but what can you do, you know? And absolutely destroy the garden bed. Don't tell anybody. Oh my gosh, there's a pole and an old lady, but we're doing it. We're doing it. No worries. Look at that. I guess we're kind of blocking the intersection, so maybe we'll have to just do this. Just do that for now. I think we'll be fine. All right, cool. Yeah, let's get loaded up. I'm not sure how much we have, but I know the price is high today. Thankfully, in November is kind of one of its peaks. So I will take that. Anything around 5,000 is honestly a great price for our grape juice, and it's about, the supermarket is actually charging pretty much that much, or paying out that much rather. So hopefully we left ourselves enough space to squeeze through here. This is the smallest forklift that's available, and thankfully we're gonna have to do some tricky fandangle maneuvers. There we go. Yeah, buying this grape processing facility, well, they had one in there, so I will take that. Got to adjust to this handling. Is pretty tight, but that's all right. Definitely doable. So we'll see what we can get done here. No problem. Looks like picking up a single pallet, but it's gonna be definitely kind of awkward loading. Because yeah, this is more of like a narrow aisle forklift, but it seems like it might be able to get the job done. And you know what? It kind of works in these tight spaces, so I'll take it. Oh, and we got more pallets spawning, so that is actually quite hopeful. I'm not sure how much we're going to get out of here at all, but whatever we do, I will take, especially if it's like $5,000 for 1,000 liters. I don't know how much a pallet holds, but got to be at least 1,000 liters, right? So that's looking like a pretty decent payday. If we can get this all packed up and sold, I will take that. So we'll get it done. And you know what? Hey, let's be smart and close the forks a little bit and come at it from the side. Why not? And then we're already lined up, and then it fits, and we can actually get maybe 2. I don't know how much weight this guy can hold, but we'll give it a shot. Oh, yes, just push him closer. Oh my gosh, now we're trapped. Well, we have a lot of grape juice. Oh my gosh, this could be an enormous payday. Way more than I was expecting. Oh, that's nice. That can lift too, no problem. So, that'll definitely help us get this stuff stacked up. We will get to it. Hopefully, it won't take us too long. Not that it really matters too much if we're getting a lot of money from it, but adjusting to using some new machinery, that's for sure. Definitely really helpful. No way we could have got this all done by hand. thankfully. The factory's got the equipment you need. Fancy that. Oh my gosh. I don't think you can tilt. Oh my god. Guys, look at that. Okay, we're learning. I don't know if you can tilt the forks on one of these guys, but I suppose we will learn in time. Well, after strapping it up, it's not as bad as I thought. I mean, it's not great by any means, but yeah, I mean, that's pretty good. I don't know if there's still more for them to process. I would think there would be. It'd be pretty fast to do all of it, but then again, who knows? Who knows? I will take what we got for now, and that's pretty promising from like our first harvest. We'll see how much we get from all this. Of course, we did have to spend a fair bit of money to get all this. Oh my gosh. Yeah, we did not load this properly at all. Alright, well, that looks a lot better. I will take it. Got one of the guys out, and just from the Grape processing factory there, and we just restacked some pallets. It was kind of a pain in the butt, but it's a little bit better. At least our vehicle can kind of handle it now. What's this backup? Oh my gosh. Looks like there's been an accident. Okay, well, I feel like I'm obligated to go check it out. We're not really making more of a traffic jam, but what the heck is this? Are you guys all right? Oh my gosh. They're paralyzed. They're both paralyzed. This is terrible. Oh, looks like they just got that cleaned up, thankfully. My gosh, that did not look good, honestly. Well, that's the direction we need to go. Oh my, did they just really... Guys, are you serious? Guys, are you... Figure it out! Okay, well, I don't even know what to tell you. We're gonna go the other direction. Take the long route. Okay. It's construction. I don't even know if we can go this way, but we're gonna do our best. Definitely a lot less traffic over here. Where are we trying to get into? I don't know. I haven't been to the supermarket, let alone from... Oh, okay. I think that's where we need to scoot in. Yep, see? Still a big line of traffic. Literally right where we needed to go. How awesome is that, right? It's telling me I can loop around. I think that's what the arrows mean. I hope. Okay, it looks like we're good. Yes, okay, we're good. Alright. Let's get this backed up. I feel like going in the other direction would have maybe been easier. I don't know. But we'll see how much we get for all these raisins, grape juice. That'll be awesome. All right, as you can see, we got $43, almost $44,000 from all that. So that's actually pretty amazing. For our first harvest, I'm glad I invested into that processing unit, because otherwise we would have had about half that. So I will take it. We do not have any more grapes to process, so that's all right. But we know that's how much we're going to get roughly from next year's harvest, I would think, as long as we kind of keep our yields high. So that's awesome.
However, we're going to take out a stop sign and head on over to the shop. And I think we're just going to straight up reinvest that money because we know it's going to come back to us. And ooh, if we make some good investments, we can get it done that much quicker, and just keep the ball rolling. So we're going to pop into the shop and see what we can get. All right, here we are, and I think we are going to buy a new tractor for all of our vineyards. And I think we're going to get the Landini just because of the price. I mean, it's within how much money we just made, and the other option is the Fendt Vario, and that's, you know, almost double the price. And I don't really think it has too many other, you know, benefits to spend that much money, make it worth it. So, you know, the 3-point attacher is going to be huge. That's pretty much what we're going for. So I think otherwise, you know, we're pretty much fine. I don't see a reason to change anything else. We don't need a bigger engine. I don't think so. We'll just leave it at that. All right, 42,500. Let's do it. I'll take that. And I think while we're here, we are going to buy, I believe, a second pruner, because if we have that front attachment, then we can run 2 of them instead of just the one. So that's awesome. Let's do it. 16,000. We're back down to 30, but considering we just spent a fair bit, I will take it. What else even, you know, I like seeing stone pickers. That's like, I know that's something we need to do. I don't know if it's worth buying one, but at the same time, you know, maybe just a bucket would be useful, just to try and get some of that stuff cleared and not have to rent an actual stone picker all the time. Yeah, I think we'll do that. You know, this is definitely the least expensive option we can do for clearing those stones, so I'll take it. Yeah, no, I think that's probably pretty good. We don't want to get too crazy, spend more money, but we can get all this loaded up, no problem, in our new tractor. And I'm not sure if we're going to hang on to our other crawler tractor that we used for our last harvest. You know, we can. Don't see why not. Might be useful if we keep kind of expanding and have more vineyards to deal with. But at the same time, you know, if we're making that much money every year, we could essentially buy a Landini every year to keep up with the growth if needed. But I mean, that seems unnecessary. But now we kind of know that's what we're in for. So that's looking pretty good. Something like that. And you know, it's bigger than you think, but it's narrow, right? That's kind of the key with this guy. So it's looking pretty good. We'll throw the ramp up, and we'll head back to the farm into our pit and see kind of what is on the agenda for today. We could hop right into pruning if we wanted to, but I think there is a little bit of other stuff we could tend to. I think we have some grass laying around that we should probably collect. I suppose we could do the same as we did before and get some more silage bales in the works. That way we have even more to sell. And I think we'll probably... Alright, this guy's just going to go through our trailer. No biggie. You do, you boo. And we'll go now. So, yeah, we could get some more silage bales, which I think might be the play. Instead of having a mix of some over at the biomass and some that we need to sell in bales. So, I don't know. That is good. I would also like to get some more chickens, maybe. But that might stretch our money a little bit thin right now. I think that's like another $20,000 if we were going to invest it, which, you know, we could. We would still have 10 grand left over. And I think leasing that baler wrapper unit, oh my gosh, we're bouncing around like crazy, with some in the range of $4,000. So a little bit of a shame to have to do that twice. We don't have baling equipment and stuff like that right now, but something to think about. We'll probably make a good amount of money from our silage bales, but, you know, it's just kind of all experimenting with that in our first year. And I don't even know how much grass we're even going to end up having ultimately with all of our fields. So I'm not really too keen on jumping on investing into baling stuff just yet. But looks like we made it back with our new tractor, so that's awesome. Suppose we should get it unloaded and go check out how all of our fields are doing. All right, we are all hooked up in our forage harvester. This thing's kind of grown on me, you know. It's a little bit wonky, but I'll take it. Our weeds are starting to get out of control a little bit too. That's okay. We will get there. We kind of missed our planting window for anything else before the new year, but that's all right. Just gives us time to get everything into shape for planting season. So not a worry there. We will pick up all this grass we have laying around and probably do similar to last time, where we kind of just made a big pile, turn it into some bales. I think we will have to, unfortunately, spend a little bit more money leasing that bale wrapper, but I'm not too worried about it. I think we are going to end up making some profit in the end. Of course, you know, we'll have to take $8,000 out of whatever we made. That's how much we actually net from the whole excursion, but that's all right. We're looking pretty good otherwise, and I think, yeah, if we can get some more chickens in over the winter, that would be great. And these long fields, you know, that we're kind of dealing with right now, the one to our left as well, I would love to get those in shape to add to our vineyard and just keep that kind of growing, because, you know, really, the more we can get down, we have the equipment to maintain everything. So the more vines we can get down on the ground, the more money we're going to make ultimately. So that would be great, and it is the winter, so there's not as much field work and stuff like that to do, so there's no reason we couldn't keep getting more vines ready to plant. Ooh, for the time being, I think we're just going to try and collect all this grass. That's probably looks like it's going to be all she can take. And yeah, I think we'll go put them in. Well, you know what? Does it even matter where we make our pile? They all got to get transported anyways. So I think we're going to save ourselves a little bit of time and just make 2 trips. We can always just put the bales, that is, somewhere else. And just even in this grass patch. Why not? That'll do. Doesn't look like much in the trailer sometimes, but you know, it'll make a big pile, because if we have a couple of those just from this field alone, then yeah, we're gonna have a lot of grass, which is gonna mean a lot of silage, which means a lot of money. Let's do it. Awesome. All right, that's all dealt with over there. So I'm tempted to cut these trees down. That way we can put it in a chicken coop. But I think we will leave it for, well, I mean, I don't think we're going to be able to get it in today. So, but hey, you know what? If we cut it, then we're committing. We're doing it, okay? We're going to have some new chickens in here. Maybe not today, but probably tomorrow. Because I don't think we're going to have time for it today. But we might want to get these trees moved. Get out of here, tree. They can just, ooh, hey, go hang out with your buddy. We'll figure out something to do with those in a little bit. For now, I think, I don't know, do we go get that baler unit? I think we just might have to. So, front loader attacher, I think we put on this guy, if I'm not mistaken. And we do have our wrapped bale handler attachments, so we will put that on. And there's our front loader. I was like, I think it's in here. What's on the front of it right now, I wonder. Alright, well, we've made it to the shop with our ridiculously loud tractor. That is definitely next on the list of upgrades. I'd like to get a new big-ish, small, medium-sized tractor, if that makes sense. The biggest small tractor we could get, or a medium tractor. That probably makes more sense. But what are we here for? One of these guys, once again. Yeah, we have enough money to get one. Leasing, we got 30 grand right now. Another 4,000. Really not too keen on doing it multiple times. But I think in the future, it wouldn't be a bad idea to have some like one of these guys and a front mower and just pulled it right along behind and, you know, save ourselves a bunch of time. Pretty much when we're mowing, it's just making a bale. Of course, we would need to get a bale wrapper as well if we went that route. But, you know, I think, I don't know, ultimately, I think it would still work out and probably be a little bit cheaper than just buying this unit straight up, because it's about 80,000, and the next chunk of money we get like that, I would love to put towards a new tractor, as I was saying. So we will head back to the farm as our tractor bogs down. Say this is also one of the reasons. It's just like, come on, you got no reason to be bogged down right now, but it happens sometimes, and it sucks. Not gonna lie. All right, well, it is starting to get dark out because, I mean, it's November. It's 5 o'clock pretty much, but that's all right. We're gonna try and get as much as we can done. And if we have to get some of it done in December, I don't think that's the end of the world. But yeah, we will kind of just crack on with this. If once it gets super dark, I think we might scoot inside and you know, go get some dinner, stuff like that, have a rest, and pop out on the other side. I think there was supposed to be some snow on the agenda. I don't know if that's gonna actually happen or not. I don't think we've really seen much snow around, but you know, I guess we will find out. So for now, I will save you guys' ears a little bit and keep going on it. Well, it did start snowing. That's kind of pretty. I like it. A little unexpected almost this early in the year. But we got all of our baling done. That's awesome. Just taking the tractor and baler back to the shop. But yeah, it's getting pretty cold. We're not exactly dressed for the weather at the moment, so we will get this back as quick as we can, and I think head back and call it a day, because that's awesome. We've got all of our baling done. We've got a lot more to deal with. We kind of made a little bit of a mess, but it is what it is. And we should have a lot more silage now. I'm kind of looking forward to seeing how much we do actually end up getting from all that. So I will take it. I want to turn down our lights now that we're on the public roads and in the dark. Make ourselves seen, but not blind people, you know what I'm saying? Alright, that's looking pretty good, I suppose. We'll check out what's on sale, just because we can. You know, we're here. It's late. I don't know. Might have something. Late night discount, you know what I'm saying? Boom, there's the lights. Actually, some interesting stuff in the sale here. Couple big units. And a 300 series Fendt. That would be kind of awesome. We could have afforded that earlier in the day. And, I mean, it's got a smaller engine, but if we wanted to upgrade, that's pretty much, you know, like we need 150 roughly, I think, for our subsoiler. But that's the biggest implement we have. And so if we can get somewhere around there, we're good. And this would be a steal. But, well, I don't know. What's our tractor even going for? 26,000. We have 26,000. And that's like 52. And this tractor. Oh, we could do it. But we would have like no money left over whatsoever. And that's, of course, without upgrading either. So I don't think it's quite worth it. That's alright. That's alright. We did pretty good today, I think. We'll make our way back. And put our head to rest. Why not? There is still so much more to get done this winter, I feel like. We got pruning to do, definitely preparing those fields. That's why I wanted to get all that grass out of the way now, so that we can get some more vineyards into those fields, you know, as soon as we're actually able to. But we got to get the grass cleared out of there, and then we probably want to plow both those fields, get them looking pretty good, and lime whatever if they need it, I guess. And then they should be fine. As well as our other fields, they got lots of weeds and stuff like that in them, so we'll have to deal with that, as well as pruning all of our old grape vineyards. And using that Landini, we can probably mulch and use our little subsoiler cultivator at the same time. You know, mulch it first, and then all of that stuff will get kind of pushed down into the soil and mix it up. I don't know, I think that'll be a lot more effective. Got two pruners, can do it twice as fast, which will come in handy as we kind of expand. So I will take that. You know, it's been a pretty good day. Oh yeah, we're back, and it's December, and we're looking good. So I think we're going to start off by probably just throwing down some herbicide on everything in sight. There's so many weeds hanging about, we got to get rid of them. So we're going to do just that. Our massive weeder spreader liquid thingy is just over there. We're going to grab that and yeah, make sure all of those weeds be gone. It shouldn't take us too long. This thing is incredibly oversized, way too big for this farm. But we have it, so we're going to use it. I think we are loaded up with herbicide. Probably should double check what's in the tank. Of course, there was liquid fertilizer in there, but all good. We got it swapped out, and we will head on up to our fields just over here. I like when all these leaves are nice and orange colored. They look pretty. They look pretty. Oh, darn. We might need our... Well, I don't know. The crop is pretty small. to need our narrow tires just yet. Let's just test the waters a little bit. Dip our toes in. Oh, we're fine. Okay, I think we're good. We're good. Okay. Let's get this big boy unfolded. And make our 2 passes along here. Pretty much all it's going to take. Did we nail the width? It's going to unfold again. I think it's going to be pretty close. Oh, pretty much. Pretty much. Alright, looking good. Let's get rolling. Try and get rid of all these big weeds. We couldn't get rid of them with, well, a weeder if we wanted to. They're just too big at this point. Seems to always be something we forget about. I don't know why. Just the way it is. But spraying is our go-to for now. Alright. Let's see if we can navigate this turnaround without hitting the tree. Oh, wonderful. Oh, and I mean, we hit a bale. Well, that's alright. Not too bad. And yeah, well, I mean, I guess we could spray the other ones. I don't know, is there a point? If I mean, we gotta get rid of them at some point, but I feel like, do we cultivate them after to get rid of them? I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I think that might be the play. We'll do some experimenting around, but we'll spray them all down for now. That way they stop growing and don't get much bigger on us. Alright, something like that. We're going to have to make a second trip back, but we can pretty much go all the way down through all of our previous soybean fields here and just get rid of all these guys. Alright, well, we have everything ready here to pick up some of these rocks, and as you can see, some of them are pretty big, honestly. So we're going to do our best to clear as much as we can from this one, and I believe probably other field just to our left. And then we should be pretty good. We also have our subsoiler on here, so we can go down that field, and our grass field, I think. Both of them. Might want to save the rock picking till after. I don't know. But this field will be fine to clear all the rocks from, at least right now. And then we should be in a pretty good shape for next month to pretty much just take care of a lot of our vineyard stuff and get those all kind of ready for next year. So we'll keep going with this. Looks like it's doing a fine job. I mean, definitely was a lot faster with our leased one from before, but it's a little bit out of our price range to keep leasing stuff when we have so many fields. When we can buy stuff, that will be ideal. For now, we'll kind of just live with this and do the best we can. It does a fine job, so it'll just take us a little bit longer. Alright, this looks like it's our last little strip, and that was a big job. Well, at least the radio was good, I'll take that. But, yeah, this stone picker, a little bit to be desired for sure. It was a pretty cheap option compared to some of the other stuff. I'm sure if we perfected the art of this guy, it would do a little bit better for us. But I mean, definitely I mean, I don't know. We figured out a way to use it. We'll probably have to come along here with a bucket and scrape all this stuff up, but that's not a worry. We're looking good for the most part right now. I guess if we were thinking, we maybe should have grabbed our plow, but what can you do? Sometimes you don't remember everything. Our stone picker can go in there for now. We do have to go collect those rocks, and I feel like that's probably the best job to kind of finish off the day here. We will, of course, get those the new chicken coop, another chicken coop, put in. Probably just pop that in at the start of next month. That way it's good to go for us. And for now, yeah, we will get our bucket on if we can figure out what we're doing. Alright, and we're going to try and do our best to scoop up all these rocks that we kind of left behind. Pretty much just a big trail of them. Not too many over here. I think on this one we were dumping them off in the corner for the most part. Yeah, just over here. I mean, I guess that's a spot for them. I feel like we could maybe have a better spot for them. But I'm not really sure where that would be. Come on now. Alright, I think that's probably all of them. The bucket's looking pretty full. And then, yeah, there's a bunch more here. Really not a convenient spot to put these guys. Let's see how much more we can kind of fit in here, unless it's full, which, not quite. There, I think now she is. We'll push them all together. Alright, so that's pretty much all of them on this side. We don't have a spot for these. Well, I guess we'll go look for one. I think this might be our spot right here. Yeah, we should be able to fit more than the amount we have. So we already have one group piled up, and there's pretty much just one other little one on the far side of the field to gather, and we should be good. I think going into January, we can probably sell all of our bales for a decent price and see what we get. We don't want to forget our plow. We'll try and bring that back if we can. Cool, we got all those. And nice sunset. Gotten lots done today. Pretty busy in the fields, but we're looking pretty good to get everything ready to add on to the vineyard. Get our fingers ready, do a bunch of grafting over the winter here, and we should be good. This would help if we put our bucket level. There's some around the tree too. Alright, well, we tried our best to scoop most of them up. We didn't get all of them for whatever reason, just with the weird not having access to all of the land there. It wouldn't let us gather all of them. So in time, when we expand, we will pick them all up. I guess we'll do our best not to crash into our fence. Oh my gosh, the front loader bucket and the wide subsoiler, we're just in for a treat. Alright, we're good, we're good. Alright, we're just gonna pull halfway in here for now, and wow, you can see how dark out it is. That's pretty crazy. Run to the house, I don't want the demons to get me. Alright, we made it. We're good. Don't worry about it. Alright, I think that's gonna be it for this episode. Thanks so much for joining me, and we'll see you in the next one. Alright, bye-bye.